But after I told UFC I'm ready to fight, and in my eyes I beat someone in the top 10. But Peter was the only one that didn't have a fight. So yeah, I'm surprised he took it, to be honest. I told him I'd like to fight again. What do you guys got for me? They said, well, Peter's the only one without a fight. Let's see if he wants it. Like I said, I'm surprised he took it.
You're surprised he took it?
Oh, yeah.
Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Petr. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this year has produced so many dream fights, but I know for a fact this one is going to be in my top 3. You have a rising star that has just been given a very rare opportunity to jump the rankings or even possibly compete for a title if he beats one of the coldest bantamweights to date. If I was a promoter, that's most likely the story that I would run with. Because if I'm being honest, there's way more at stake in this fight for Petr than there is for O'Malley. But if Petr ends up losing this fight, we can imagine what the fans and the headlines are saying the next day. Not too long ago, we witnessed one of the biggest upsets in the history of the bantamweight division. At least for most fans. I wasn't upset. But we can all remember the shock and controversy that arose from Aljamain winning that second fight. And I guess I can understand because the first fight was a completely different fight from the second one. But I remember telling myself at the time, Aljo, you can do all this clowning around, you can make these videos about Petr not knowing the rules, but if you go out there in the second fight and lose this fight, you will be one of the biggest clowns in the bantamweight history, and you would just be adding to Petr's legacy. But guess what? No. That's not who Aljamain Sterling ended up being in the second fight. We found out that Aljamain Sterling is actually very cognizant of the fact that he fucked up in the first fight. He gassed himself out way too early in the first round and the rest was history. So what did he do? Being the smart fighter that we found out he is, he went back to the drawing board, saw what he did wrong, corrected it, came back in the second fight and was able to get a decision. But the important thing that I'm trying to point out here is that for almost a year, the fans were completely clowning Aljo on social media, writing him off, saying things like Jan any way he wants, Jan by murder, Jan by KO, whatever. I'm sure some of you watching were doing that shit too. Now, the fact that majority of the fans were even saying all that stuff just shows you how high of a standard people were holding Petr on. And what happened? They got a reality check. Petr was literally embarrassed in the second and third round of the fight. Not to say his performance was bad, because we definitely need to run that back, but he was embarrassed in the second fight. You can even hear Aljo's coaches pointing this out right after the first round.
Aljo, look at him! Look at him! Look at the motherfucker! That's what I'm talking about! You just humiliated him. He's gonna come out guns blazing, all right?
Once embarrassment got into Petr's head, the fight was basically over. Now, while that whole situation was embarrassing for Petr, the universe has now given him a chance to be seen as that cold Russian killer again. Now, if he can go out there and beat Sean O'Malley, the guy that's making the most noise marketing-wise, getting the most buzz in the bantamweight division, I think that would be a significant victory in Petr's career. Also, the second fight with Aljo was close. They 100% need to run that back. And I think beating Sean O'Malley is a good way to put him back on that road to the title. Not saying that that fight's going to be easy at all, because I actually think I'm actually going to leave that for the next video. But it's not going to be easy for him. So let's stay tuned. Let's see what he does. Looking for so many fucking fights this year, man. Looking forward to it. I'll see you guys later.